So this is going to be a reading for my Cancers. Thank you so much for joining me. This is going to be for August 10th through the 12th. Now, keep in mind, this is general. Only take what does apply to you and let the rest fly. Check out the description if you want more so of a personal reading, because you got personal stuff going on. And of course, make sure that you subscribe so that you never miss a beat whenever we upload here on the channel. All right, so let's see what's going on, Cancers. The first card is going to represent the present situation, you and your present situation. So we have the Knight of Swords. Interesting. So during this time frame, you may have an air sign in particular that's around, but if it's not an air sign or it is an air sign, really doesn't matter. But you have a particular person who may be like rushing in and trying to communicate with you after not speaking to you for a little bit. This could be a couple of days, couple weeks, couple months, really depends on who you are watching this. They rush in and try to communicate with you, and it may be so random, so out of the blue. Okay, this doesn't even have to be limited to a romantic interest. This could be a family member you haven't spoken to in a while, a friend, possibly a lover, just someone who you haven't spoken to in a minute just randomly gets in contact with you with like information or something that they want to say. Another thing that I do see coming up, I see you guys like wanting to, like having this urge to really want to take action on a particular thing. So if this is something you've been debating for some time, this is you being like, you know what, forget it, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Okay, a good example could be you debating on whether or not you should go to school for something. This is you saying, you know what, let me take the first initiative and look up schools and, you know, search around and see this, see that. This is getting information. What I will say is take your time with any decisions during this time frame and not just rushing to make any long-term decisions without really seeing all the details. Now, what I see for what actions you can take to make the most out of this time frame, I have the King of Wands in reverse. So this is prioritizing, how do I put this into words? Prioritizing your personal energy and making sure that you're not like experiencing burnout because you're burning yourself out. So this is working too hard, not prioritizing sleep and all these things, but also beyond that, this is being aware of what you give your energy to and whether or not that's burning you out. So if you're like giving energy to people who don't appreciate it and take advantage of your kindness and take it as a weakness and suck you dry, you need to be aware of how your energy is being stolen or taken from someone who doesn't deserve it and how that's impeding on you personally. But during this time as well, I would definitely stop sexually interacting with someone who doesn't seem like they really know what they want. If you know what you want and they're not necessarily on the same page, it's just not even necessary to keep engaging with someone that you're not on the same page with like that. But what I see for the obstacle or challenge, I do have, and then before I even get into this card, another action is finding a sense of inspiration. Some of you have been like not as consistent on certain things that you love to do or what you need to do because of burnout. Now, what I see for the obstacle or challenge, I do have the Ten of Swords. So this could be you guys coming to terms with like a family member passing. You could be really going through the process of like grieving and feeling some type of way. This could also be betrayal. You guys not coming to terms with like a friend betraying you, a lover betraying you, a family member, whoever. This could be a defeatist mindset. Some of you could have, been let down by a particular person or a situation or scenario, and this could be leaving like a permanent scar on you and then causing you to kind of second guess everything after that experience. But what I see for the future, I do have the King of Swords. So in the future, I do see an air sign of significance coming up. This could also be you guys stepping into this energy of wanting to speak your piece to a particular individual. This is also you guys trying to brainstorm, get an idea of something, gain information on a particular move that you want to make. Okay, clarifying that, I do have the Eight of Wands. Some of you may be actually planning like some sort of trip or vacation. This is trying to strategize on how you can be more successful. How can you get more sales on your website? How can you get more people to pay attention to your creative ideas? This is trying to formulate some sort of, again, routine process that works best for you. This is brainstorming on how to move across country, things like that. Now, the advice for you, I do have the Eight of Cups. So this is making sure that with anything that you've walked away from already, that you come to terms with your decision. Some of you are actually feeling guilty in some of the decisions that you've made recently, or looking back on your decisions and questioning, especially if you don't really see all the changes like in its entirety quite yet, that you've been experiencing over time. This could also be you guys just kind of sitting on your feelings from the past, even after separating yourself. So advice here, understand you've already walked away from the things that are unfavorable energy wise. There's no need for you to beat yourself up about it too. And for my people who are kind of sitting in unfavorable energy now, it's time to do something about it. Okay, you can't kind of just sit back and be unhappy forever. But this is what I see. I hope I did put things in perspective and that you took something from this video. If you did, feel free to thumbs the video up and subscribe. Check out my information below if you want a personal, and I will see each and every one of you in the next one. Bye.